Hey guys, Charlene FX, your favorite female trader, back with another video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it's your first time being here, thank you for stopping by. And if you've been here before, you're one of my loyal subscribers, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like and the subscribe button because I got some good information to drop in this video. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be touching on something that is very personal to me, and it's something that is not talked about enough in the trading industry, and I really want to touch on it to help some of you guys out with that. Before I get into that, yes, I did cut my hair. I have dyed it. This is not the color that it was when I first dyed it. This is something different that I'm trying, so I'm kind of switching it up every couple weeks to see what I like. But I'm going to be rocking my hair kind of short for at least for the rest of the year, and then we'll see what next year brings. So I hope you guys like it. It was definitely a decision that I wanted to make for a while, but I was kind of nervous about it. I haven't cut my hair in like 11, 12 years. So it's been a while, okay? But anyway, aside from that, let's get into this video, okay? So if some of you were able to make it to the FX Summit that we had this past May, I think it was, a lot of people came out. Support was there. I mean, it was really nice to meet a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my followers there. But there was this one young lady who I met and I was able to talk to one-on-one for a little bit. And she had expressed to me that, she was struggling with her family, not supporting her trading journey, and how that was really mentally and emotionally affecting her. And we talked for a while. We talked for like a solid 20-30 minutes on the whole thing, to the point where the conversation really got emotional. And what I have to say about that, guys, is there's two sides to it, right? There's two sides to your family and friends sometimes not supporting. Doesn't even have to be trading. It doesn't have to be trading. It could be anything. It could be your career path. It could be a certain goal you want to do. It could be a lifestyle change you want to make. Anything. Sometimes not having that support from the people that are supposed to love and care about you the most can really hurt. It can really cause you to really doubt yourself. Sometimes it can cause you to sometimes not even believe in yourself, because you're like, damn, if nobody else believes in this, why am I believing in it? Why do I think I could do this, or I could be this, if no one else thinks that about me? Okay, so what I want to express to you guys, and these are my personal feelings on the topic, okay? Basically, you have to learn and adapt to being your own biggest cheerleader. You have to have that tunnel vision when it comes to the things that you want to do, when it comes to achieving your goals. You can't go through life, go through every single day looking for outside validation, looking for someone else to give you approval for what you're doing. First of all, no one is obligated to give you support, and no one wants what you want for yourself more than you, right? If you want to be a millionaire, nobody wants that for you more than you. They can't, right? You can love someone unconditionally, you can really care about somebody and all that kind of stuff, want the best for them, everything, but nobody wants more for you than you got to want for yourself. So that validation, that support, that love has to come from within. It has to come from you first, and it has to be enough to pretty much overshadow what you're not getting from other people, okay? So you have to basically learn how to find ways to hype yourself up, right? You have to basically don't care, not have no feelings, be completely indifferent when it comes to how other people feel about what you're doing. Okay, so it's hard sometimes because we're human. We all want that love. We all want that approval. We all want to know that the people that we love and care about, or that love and care about us, really have our back and really support us. And when you don't get it, when you don't see it, when you don't feel it, it hurts. It hurts sometimes, right? But you got to pull yourself out of there. You got to kind of bounce back. You got to keep pushing along, because the right people will support you. And sadly, in the world that we live in today, the way society is, the way, you know, things are set up, you get more support from strangers than you do from, you know, the people that are closest to you. It's a sad, you know, thing, but it's a fact, right? Some of my biggest fans, some of my biggest supporters, people that have, you know, been pushing for me, people that, you know, people that I've never met, people that I just, you know through this, you know, through the internet. Never, you know, some of them I'll never meet, you know what I'm saying? But you have affected them in such a positive way. You've done something to help their lives. You've brought something to them that is sometimes intangible, right? But it's enough to make this person support you to the point where they genuinely care about you and they barely know you. And it's sad because the people that do know you, that see you on a day-to-day basis, that know you from probably birth, you know, don't have that, they don't have that same energy. And it's unfortunate. Okay, so what you can take from that, guys, is basically be your own cheerleader, be your own best friend. Try to find a way to find anything you're lacking in your life, be it love, be it attention, be it, you know, energy, whatever it may be. Try to find it from within you first. Try to fulfill yourself with what you have to offer yourself. You know, these are all things that sometimes we overlook. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta just look in the mirror and say to yourself, like, damn, I really did that. Or I really came out of that situation that I thought I wasn't going to come out of. You know, I really overcame this situation. I'm still here. You know, I came out on top, or I came out less hurt or less bothered or less damaged than I thought I would be from that situation that at the time I thought or felt was going to break me. That's a lot. Sometimes you got to look at your own accomplishments, no matter how small they are. Sometimes you have to look at your own accomplishments and be like, damn, like, I'm the shit. You know, some of us have been through things, guys, that another person wouldn't have come back from, like would never have overcame, but you did. So that's something to be proud of. That's something to really like dwell on and say, okay, I'm going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I did this. Okay, I'll pat myself on the back. I did that, okay, I'll be my own cheerleader when it comes to that. Because trust me, guys, trust me when I tell you, the people are watching. People are watching. They may not comment on your posts. They may not like. They may not say nothing to you when they see you in person, all of that. But they are watching, and some of them are studying you. Some of them are low-key inspired by you, but their pride or whatever it may be, they're too proud to say it to you or to acknowledge it. All of that, guys. Sometimes you are inspiring people you don't even know. They know you, but you don't know them. So remember that too, right? Remember that too. And sometimes all support, showing support in a certain way is not the same. Because you have people that will smile in your face and say, hey, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job, this and that, this and that. And behind your back, oh, who she thinks she is? Oh, she thinks she hot shit. Oh, this, that, this, that. That's that fake love. That's that fake attention. That's that, oh, okay. Yeah, you smile in my face, but behind my back, you just a hater. You know, you're just, you know what I'm saying? It's I hate talking about this kind of thing, but it's a reality. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? So you got to remember that all that support, sometimes all support ain't real support. It's not real support. You think it is. It looks like it at face value, but it's really not. It's really not. Okay. So understand, guys, that when you don't get that support from your family, from your friends that you expect to get, sometimes it's not even about you. A lot of the time, matter of fact, not even sometimes, a lot of the time it's not about you. Sometimes your level up can sometimes threaten other people. It can threaten them. Like, for instance, if you grew up with somebody, let's say you grew up with somebody from childhood and y'all are best friends, y'all saw each other every day, talked to each other every day, you know, went to the same school, everything. And somehow you grew up to be, you know, this top executive in, you know, in your own company, and your friend is, you know, bagging groceries at the nearest supermarket. And you're kind of looking at that situation like, okay, we grew up in the same situation, you know, none of us had a leg up or was born with a golden spoon in our mouth, and we grew up under the same circumstances, nothing really different, but this person took a different route and this person took a different route. So now this person who's over here, no disrespect to anybody who bags groceries, no shame in that job at all, I'm just using it as an example. And this person who's bagging groceries over here is looking at this person like, damn, you know, what was different? What did they have or do that I couldn't have done? That I couldn't have ended up in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about outlook. It's all about how you look at a situation. You gotta learn to find the positive in every situation, because everything happens for a reason. Everything. I don't care how good, how bad, or what you think in that moment. What you're dealing with or what happened to you in that moment happened for a reason. If you leave your house today and you get in a car accident and it makes you late for work, you were supposed to be late for work for whatever reason. You were supposed to not, you know, park in that parking spot, or you were supposed to not, you know, go to that restaurant or something. And sometimes in the long run, you'll see something will happen that be like, damn, I'm glad this happened to me, because if that didn't happen to me, this would have been the situation, and that's a messed up situation. You know what I mean? So sometimes you have to look at things kind of from a different perspective, different point of view, to give you a more positive outlook on the entire situation as a whole, no matter how negative or how bleak things may look in that time, in that moment. Okay? So don't be bothered by the fact that you don't get the type of support from the people that are closest to you, because sometimes your success can threaten them. It might make them feel some type of way about you, when in reality they feel some type of way about themselves, because they're looking at the situation like, you know, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. Why, you know, who do you think you are, basically? You know, who do you think you are to go out there and start your own business? Who do you think you are to, you know, go to school for this? Who do you think you are to take on this new hobby and do so well at it? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes they're threatened because you have within you something that they don't have, or they do have, and they're afraid to use it, and they're upset that you got the balls to do it and they don't. Right? You had the balls to go out on a limb and quit your job and start your business. You had the balls to, you know, take on this new endeavor with, you know, zero prospects. Like, you have no hope in achieving that goal, but you went out and tried anyway. Even if you failed, they're mad that you had the balls to try, and they don't even have the guts to do it. So they're mad at you, when in reality, it's all on them. Okay, so don't take offense, don't take it personal when, you know, you don't get the type of support that you're looking for, because sometimes it ain't about you. Okay. And another thing I want to touch on the flip side of all this, guys, is basically sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Okay. People are busy. Okay. People got jobs, they got businesses, they got kids, they got, you know, all kind of stuff going on. And sometimes it's not that they don't want to show you support, or they don't want to, you know, say, hey, good job, this and that, whatever, or they don't come around as much. It's mostly because it's just life. Like, life happens, you know, you get busy, you get, you know, you got your own stuff going on. We all have things going on. Everybody is. If you don't have nothing going on with yourself, then I don't know what to tell you, but everybody has something going on there. Everybody's dealing with something. So sometimes you got to cut people some slack. Okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, if they don't call you or text you or hit you up and say, hey, good job, good this, good that, you know, this and that they're hating on you, or they don't want to give you support. Sometimes they're just so immersed in their life and what they got going on that they're oblivious to everything else that's happening around them with other people in their lives. And a lot of times, guys, I hate to say it, but a lot of times when you know, your life isn't going as great and you're trying to get your shit together and you're trying to do what you got to do, you can be happy for this person, but you're not really trying to see all the accomplishments that the next person got going on. You so focused on what you're doing and what you got going on that you don't have time to be worried about everybody else. So that's the other side of it. You can't always look at a lack of support as like it's intentional, because sometimes it's not. It's not. People are just busy. And when they're able to come up for air, when they're able to crawl out from the stuff they got going on, trust me, the ones that really care and the ones that really support you they will be there. They will tell you, hey, sorry, I've been out of touch. I got this, I got that going on, but hey, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. Or sometimes they're watching and hey, they're inspired. So it's motivating them to step their game up. So now they throw themselves into whatever it is they wanted to do. And now it's like, okay, pedal to the metal. I gotta get on this, because she over here doing this, he over here doing that. No reason why I can't do what I need to do too. So remember that, guys. It's not always about you. It's not always that somebody doesn't want to support you, and it's not always good support when you get support. Sometimes it's fake love, it's fake support, and you got to be aware of that kind of thing and learn to just get it from yourself. You know, it's not hard. Trust me, it's not hard. You look at all the accomplishments you've done, you've accomplished, and it's not hard at all. Trust me, guys. Okay, I just wanted to get that out there. Last point I wanted to make, which is escaping me right now, is, damn, I lost my train of thought, guys. I wanted to talk about something else that had to do with people not supporting you, but it is escaping me right now. So until it comes back to me, I will say this. Never forget. This is so cliche. This is so cliche, guys. But you cannot forget where you came from and where you are now, right? Because, oh, that's the point I wanted to make. Okay, that thought kind of brought it back to me. Very good. Okay, my memory sucks, guys. Forgive me. But damn, I lost my train of thought again. Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. So what I wanted to say was you can't forget, like, basically where you came from and where you are now, okay? Because the support that you're looking for from certain people, okay, this is how it goes. This is how it works, okay? And I'm going to talk about from my personal experience, okay? When you reach a certain level of success, right? You got the top level, you got, mid-level, and then you got low level. Like you just kicking up, you just starting out, right? You have to prepare yourself, mentally prepare yourself for the fact that you're going to level up. Things about you are going to change, right? Like Jay-Z said it, I'm not working this hard to stay the same, right? You're going to reach a certain level in your life that everybody that you started with or everybody that knows you from when you were here, they are not going to be able to be on your level up here. Not saying that your success will put you at a point where you feel like you're above everybody or you're better than everybody, because you're not. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is certain things about you are going to change. The way you talk is going to change. The way you probably dress is going to change. The type of car you drive is going to change. Your lifestyle, how you carry yourself is going to change, right? Your confidence level is going to change. There's going to be so many changes about you that the people that know you the best, sometimes if they don't support you, they're not going to like it. They're going to think that change is you thinking you're better than them, when in reality, no, it's you becoming who you always were, right? Because when you make money, guys, here's the thing, because I'm trying to fix my words, that's why I'm stuttering right now. When you make money or when you hit a certain type of success level, guys, it doesn't really change you. It just makes you more of what you already were, but to a different extent, right? Just pushes the notches just a little bit, right? Because if you were an asshole when you were a nobody or broke or whatever, you're gonna be an asshole with money, right? But if you were cool and calm and humble and all this type of stuff before, you're gonna be like that with money too. Money does not change who you are. It brings out more of who you always were, So if you're humble and you're helping people and you're looking out and you're this and you're that, that's who you're going to be when you have that, right? But something is going to change. I don't care what anybody says. You could be the most humblest person. You could say, oh, I don't care. I can make $1 million a year and I still drive my same car and I still live in the same house, and bullshit. It's bullshit. Everybody has their thing, right? It may not be flashy things. It may not be cars or jewelry or, high-rise apartments. It may not be that. It's going to be something, though. There's something you like that you're going to splurge on, that you're going to be like, shit, I can afford this. I can afford more of this that I like now. So I'm going to step it up. You know what I'm saying? If I like to wear plain white t-shirts and that's my thing, I'm going to buy as many plain white t-shirts as I want because now I can afford more of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to only own 5 or 6 of them and wash them every other week to have it to wear. No, now I can have 50 of them if I want to, because now I can afford to have 50 of them. So it's a certain lifestyle change that you're going to make that sometimes those people that don't support you or that you're looking for support from, they don't recognize you anymore. They don't really know you anymore. You're so different. You've changed. Your confidence is through the roof. You walk into a room and you own that bitch. You speak highly of yourself. You speak highly of other people. You have all these endeavors going on. You're making moves. You're helping people. You're doing things that some of the time you couldn't do before because you didn't have the resources, but now you do, right? Because guys, I don't care what nobody says. When you make more money, you have more success, you can do a lot more. You can do a lot more. That's why I say life is easier with money than it is without. Because yeah, money is not the root of happiness. It doesn't bring happiness, but it's a damn good start, right? You could do a lot more. You have a lot more options when you have resources to do the things that you want to do. And a lot of times those resources cost money. It is what it is. It costs money. You can't do a lot of shit with just feelings and love and shit. You need cash money. You need them coins to make moves, right? So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is when you reach a certain level in your life, a lot of people you want to bring with you, but you can't. And a lot of times you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Because sometimes you could be wanting to help somebody that is low-key hating on you, okay? And you kind of have to scope people out. You got to study people more. You got to understand who your day ones are. You got to know who's really for you. Who really has your back. And a lot of times, guys, I don't care if it's family. Like, I'll tell y'all this. I have family who I'll never talk to again. And I could sleep like a baby at night knowing that. I have my reasons, of course, but you gotta know, like, just because you're family doesn't mean like they mean well. It doesn't mean they want the best for you. A lot of times they do, they should, but in some cases they don't. Okay, I don't care if you're day one, your best friend, you're this, you're that. Doesn't necessarily mean. Sometimes your success, guys, your level up threatens people. Even if you're not at that level yet, even if you're on your way, you're not there yet, that alone, you don't have shit yet. You don't have the money yet. You don't have the cars. You don't have the lifestyle. You don't have the following. You don't have, the people that love you. You don't have the great relationship, the great marriage, the perfect kids, the house with the picket fence. You don't even have all that stuff yet. You're working towards it. The fact that you're working towards it pisses people off. Pisses them off. Why? I don't know. It shouldn't. You see somebody busting their ass for what they want, it should inspire you. It should be, damn. Take my hat off to that guy. Take my hat off to that girl. Look at what she's doing. Look at what he's doing. So it really doesn't matter. A hater is a hater is a hater, right? A non-supporter is a non-supporter is a non-supporter, right? You got to know who really has your back and who doesn't, and focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. Don't let lack of support stop you, guys. And don't think everybody is your friend. Don't think everybody want to see you do good. They want to see you do good. They're like, yeah, I want to see you do great. I want to see you excel. I want to see you this, see you do that. Not thinking you're going to actually do it. They tell you that stuff. Like, yeah, I said all that, but she ain't really going to do that shit. Get out of here. But then you actually do it. Oh, shit. She actually did it. He actually, oh, damn. Shit. Well, who she thinks she is now? She thinks she hot shit? He thinks he's hot shit now. 5 seconds ago, you were telling me you wanted to see me do good. Then I actually do it, you're in shock. Because sometimes they don't believe it. They don't believe it for themselves, so they damn sure can't believe it for you. You don't believe it for yourself, how can you believe it for somebody else? That don't make no sense. You got to see it for yourself first. So you know what that says? You know what that means? That means that it's not about you. It's about them. It's about how they feel about themselves. It's an internal battle that they deal with themselves. And instead of acknowledging it, instead of working on it, they choose to ignore it or act like it's not there and project all that anger that they really have towards themselves towards you. It's easier to point it towards you than to look in the mirror and say, damn, I need to tighten up. So it's not something you can do overnight, guys. You can't just snap your fingers and not care anymore. It's gradual, but a big help, something that can really help you get to that point, is focusing on you, looking at your accomplishments, looking over your shoulder and saying to yourself, I did this, I overcame this, I accomplished this. I have all my goals written down and check, 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 check. I'm knocking them out one by one, one by one. Boom, 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 boom. You are doing that. No one is doing it for you. Nobody's handing you anything. You're doing it for yourself. So look at that as, okay, I'm doing something in this life. I'm not sitting around being a bum, depending on other people, mooching off other people, sitting at home, scrolling on Instagram, looking at other people make moves, and I'm just doing nothing with myself. No, I'm making moves too. So that's my support. And the right people at the right time will support you guys. I promise you. They will. And the ones that aren't verbally saying it to you, the ones that aren't expressing it to you outright, some of them low-key do feel some type of way. Some of them do want to say it to you, but you know what? They kind of feel some type of way about themselves. Let them get themselves right first, and then they'll start coming around. They'll start trickling in little by little. But trust me, they're watching. They're always watching. You are affecting somebody by what you're doing every single day, and you don't even know it sometimes. You won't know it. So you got to find it within yourself. Find that love in yourself. Find that attention within yourself. Find that validation within yourself first. Because if you find it within yourself first, guys, nobody can take that away from you. If I feel some type of way about myself, somebody else can't say something to me and make me feel differently about it. If I think I'm a pretty ass girl, I'm not going to walk out on the street and someone say, yeah, I don't think you're that attractive, Charlene. And I'm going to go home and start scratching my head like, man, maybe I'm not that cute. This person said I'm not that cute. Maybe I'm not. I think about, no, hell no. I'm still a bad bitch. Let somebody tell me different. That's how you gotta be. You gotta have that validation so ingrained in your DNA that nobody or nothing can make you feel differently. You gotta have that strong belief that you are the shit every day. Wake up every day with that mindset that I am the shit and I'm gonna make it happen today. Nobody's gonna pull me out of my character. How you feel is not going to fuck up my day. Excuse my language. Because you have control. It's a choice. Life is about choices, about decision making. If you let somebody affect your day, you made a decision to let that person affect your day. You can be mad and you be mad over there. I'm going to be happy over here. I was fine before you came over here with that negative ass energy. I'll be over here. When you ready to come around the block and be cool, you come talk to me. But until then, I'm going to be over here. That's how you got to be. You got to just brush it off your shoulder. Everything. It's, okay, you don't support me, great. I know you saw. I did something great. You don't have to tell me I did it great. I know I did great. But don't let the fact that you don't get that support make you feel differently about who you really are. All right, guys. So if the young lady who I was talking to, I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. But if you're out there and you're still feeling some type of way, girl, I hope this helps. Anyone that's dealing with something like this, I really, really hope it helps. I only aim to help, to support. Hope no one was offended by anything that I said in this video. I'm just giving my personal thoughts and feelings. So it is what it is, guys. All right. Oh, I got a comment once about my hoodies. I always wear hoodies in videos. Somebody messaged me once, say, Sean, you always wear hoodies. Why do you always wear hoodies? I love hoodies, guys. Hoodies is my love language. I own a ton of hoodies. I have this weird obsession with them. I have all kinds of hoodies. I have Nike hoodies. I have designer hoodies. I have all kind of hoodies that I Forever 21 hoodies, H&M hoodies. My boy James Storms had a pink one on in one of his stories, and I was like, oh my God, where'd you get that hoodie? I gotta get it. And he let me know where he got it from, and I actually went. That was when I got back from my birthday trip, and I went back and I got it. And yeah, yes, I'll probably wear it in another video. But I love hoodies, guys. I love hoodies. I just got this one recently, and it's so comfortable. It's so cute. It's oversized. I love it. So yeah, I love to wear hoodies, guys. That's just my style. I keep it cold in my condo, so you know I'm always wearing hoodies, and I'm always cold anyway. I live in Florida. It's always 100 degrees out, but I don't care. I love my hoodies. I'm from New York. I'll always be a New Yorker. New York is cold most of the time, so fuck it. I love my hoodies. All right. And if you guys are wondering, this is a Givenchy hoodie. I believe it's called the graffiti hoodie, and I believe it was an exclusive collection that came out recently. It's a pretty penny, but if you want to go get it at your local Givenchy store if they still have them. I think they only made like a couple of them. So if they're still out there, go get it. And I'm a midget. This is an extra small. So, and it's still oversized. So keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, that's my video for today. Please like, please subscribe. I'll be coming out with more stuff in the next few days, next few weeks. Follow me on Instagram, CharleneFX. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Peace out.